Imagination Workshop with Michelle Pearson. What can people expect from your show this time around?
Well, I think people can expect to be entertained. It's going to be a brilliant evening filled with food, great hospitality. You're going to be welcomed into my massively large dining room. And I'm going to cook for you, I'm going to sing to you, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my background and my stories, make you laugh, make you cry, and of course, feed you.
Fill your bellies and your
You won't
hearts.
leave hungry.
How do you decide which recipes stay in the show and which ones go?
It's usually based on the popularity of recipes. So some people really, really like halloumi. Most people really like pasta. It's all about comfort food. So what is the trendy comfort food at the moment? A couple of years ago, people were really getting into like fruit and cheese together. Now people are getting into more simple recipes like pasta with, olive oil and garlic and parsley, keeping things quite simple. And then I think we've seen a real change going back to more kind of retro style desserts as well. So like chocolate mousse, sticky date pudding, and it's often seasonal as well. So that's how we usually
How are you going to work that out with Edinburgh? Are you going to do haggis or something ridiculous like that?
No.
Please tell me not.
No,
or yes,
no.
I don't know.
No, we don't do haggis. The haggis is not on our menu, but we have done the sticky toffee pudding last year in Edinburgh, which worked really nicely.
And was received
very well, very, very well. People loved it. I use almond flour with my sticky date pudding, which changes it a little bit. And it's a little bit different, very nutty flavour, very, very moist. And a lot of Scottish people loved our sticky date.
So do you give away, how can I put this, your secrets, or do you just kind of hold back? You one of those cooks that's like, and you give them half the recipe?
No, I give away everything. I give everything. I like to share.
Do you find that people come back time and time again and go, wow, I tried that thing, I need to, what else have you got for me?
Yes, absolutely. A lot of people were emailing me or messaging me on Facebook asking me for recipes, and so I'd often share them. And that's why I've produced the Comfort Food
Oh my
Cabaret
God, Michelle,
cookbook.
I've tried to cook this and it keeps going flat. What am I doing wrong?
Yeah, I do get contacted a lot about things. We have a lot of people come back to different shows because obviously we change the menu constantly. We change all the songs. And sometimes we do repeat things, but we try not to do it too often. But we have a lot of connection with our audience because most of the people who come along do like cooking, or they do love food or dining.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think it's really nice that people have to make a decision. Do we go and see a show, or do we go out to tea, or what are we going to do? It's like, well, we don't have to make a choice. It's in one place. We can just dine, entertain me. And your song choice, what's behind that?
Well, it just very much like the comfort food songs that are really popular, and my favourite songs. So like, I love a bit of jazz. There's a little bit of pop in there. In Australia, we add a little bit of Australian rock in it, and we did a little bit of that in Edinburgh last year. But yeah, just a nice collection of popular music that everyone seems to know. And often we'll do a parody and change the lyrics to kind of lighten them up a little bit.
It's a 3-course meal,
Yes.
including ticket price.
Yes.
It's a starter
Yes.
of, or can we not give that away?
I can't give that away yet. I'll tell you what we had last year.
Okay.
Is
this
that okay?
last year's menu, not
Last
this year's?
menu. Last year we had an entree or a starter of a beautiful grilled halloumi cheese with some grilled peaches in maple syrup. Brings out all the sweetness. Walnuts and rocket, a really nice way to start a meal. Then we had a spaghetti amatriciana, which is more of a
I can't even
spicy
say that, but I want to
style.
eat it.
It's a more of a spicy style pasta sauce with a little bit of chili, olive oil, garlic, tomato, and a little bit of pancetta. And that's really, really lovely. And then we had a sticky toffee pudding with a butterscotch sauce last year.
Yummo.
So really delicious menu. There may be some similar pieces on the menu this year, but we'll have to find out.
I don't know, everyone's a bit of a fan of a favourite. So in essence, the show, how would you describe it? You explain the dish. Do you show it and shine it, and then it's brought from the house to your methods, or how does that work?
Yeah, so we usually cook and demo everything we're cooking, and then the hotel will be actually delivering the meals out to the audience, and then we weave song and storytelling throughout. So I guess you could say it walks the line between a cooking demonstration, traditional cabaret, and then almost like a late night supper club feel to it as well.
How long is the show?
It is 75 minutes.
Wow.
Actually, it's 90 minutes. Last year it was 75 minutes. This year it's 90 minutes.
So
because it's a proper 3-course meal.
And that's good bang for your buck. So if you're buying a ticket price and you break it down to an hour, you're gonna get tea, everything. Tell me, which is your preference, cooking or singing?
I actually like cooking better. Don't tell anyone, but now I've told you. I really love cooking. I think it makes me feel more comfortable. I feel.
But do you sing when you cook?
I do often sing.
Or do you have the radio up full bore?
I often have the radio up really, really loud, and I sing along to it, and I dance in my kitchen a lot of the times. I've actually injured myself quite a few times dancing in my kitchen.
Slipped on pasta or?
Oh no, I've got some pointy edges in my kitchen, and I seem to somehow just walk into them all the time.
Who would enjoy your show?
I think everyone will enjoy the show. Most of our audience is generally between 30 years old and probably 60 to 70 years old. Yep. So we have a really broad audience. Mum friendly, kid friendly.
Grandparent friendly.
Grandparent friendly. We have a lot of return customers, probably in their 50s. So yeah, and we do music that I guess kind of suits that kind of audience anyway.
Just a super fun night out, really.
Yeah.